name is Penelope and I'm in the Feeling Well, Living Well book, and I just wanted to say what a wonderful experience it's been dealing with Susan Dean of Dean Publishing, because I never could have done this without her and the team, and they've just been amazing, and I'm really grateful to them for all the help and support.
I really enjoyed the way that I could work with Dean Publishing to get some shape and focus to the different parts of my story and how that had impacted on me. And so that helped me very much to refine my thinking about it. So I was able to write it over a series of days, not consecutive days, but in places when I was not at work and I was away. And I was able to focus on pieces of it at a time and write those, and I found that quite easy. I've had great support from Dean Publishing, from Susan and the team, and that's been wonderful.
The book experience was amazing. I'm not a seasoned writer. I don't know how to approach writing a book, but working with Susan Dean and Dean Publishing, they make it very, very easy. They send you questions, they're with you along the journey, they are there all the way along. I know when I wrote my first chapter and I sent it in to be edited, what I got back was the same story, but it was like I was taken to a new level. The story that I was telling was much more powerful now. And just the journey of writing it, having it edited, reviewing it, sending back questions and answers, we lifted the book up. And I feel that that process has resulted in a much, much stronger chapter. It really gets my message across. It allows me to show people where I came from, where I'm going to. And I'm really looking forward to the next few years when I write my next book, and my next book with Dean Publishing.
The journey of writing the chapter for me was a very difficult one in actual fact. Because of the nature of my story, I had to face a lot of very dark times and very dark events that happened in my life. But the thing that was really, really helpful was it gave me a clarity due to the feedback from others that what I was doing in writing this story was a really good thing and that it really could be able to help others. It was especially difficult, as I said, but the guys at Dean Publishing, Susan Dean and the guys at Dean Publishing were extraordinary in helping me with that. These guys live their mission every day, and they do so and fulfill their mission by using their expertise and the excellence that they have, which is quite extraordinary.
Dean Publishing were great. The team was really excellent. The support process was fantastic. Everything was well explained. The little short videos that we got to explain different steps along the way were efficient and precise and well produced. And we could call up any of the team at Dean Publishing at any time just to get some advice and some support as we went along. No, it was a good experience.
You need a start. You need some credibility in what you do. So we're in with some quality people there. We're in with a quality organisation, Dean Publishing. They're a professional outfit. They've got the runs on the board. It's great to be associated with something like that. So it feels really good. So, by the way, here's something that we've contributed to, and it has your smiling face on it, and there's always other people that, wow, that person must be a real expert.
For some time now, I felt that there was a book in me somewhere, and the opportunity to do it step by step with the guidance that we've had from Susan and from Katie at Dean Publishing was very, very helpful. It was like a pathway lit for us in front of us, and people there either side to just help us when we were a bit lost about what was the next step.
The team at Dean Publishing were great. Katie Graham for all the helpful emails, and like I said, her bubbliness kind of came through on the emails, and she was so helpful in all the stuff I needed to do. Natalie Dean with the editing was so supportive, gave me great ideas for the title, it was fantastic. Susan Dean with the clarity calls and just to kind of give me a little bit of guidance was so supportive. It actually took a lot of pressure off my shoulders.
I recommend anyone that would like to write a book or a chapter
that they actually do it, and they start putting pen to paper, and they will get all the assistance they need from Dean Publishing.
I found the experience working with Dean Publishing really great. All I had to do was make a phone call, and either Susan or Natalie or Katie were there to answer my questions and shove me to the next bit. Not only did Dean Publishing make this easy for me, it made it possible.
I would never have written this chapter without Dean Publishing. It's been their persistent questioning, answering interviews that has gotten this chapter into print. All I had to do was tell my story. Dean Publishing did the rest.
Yeah, Dean Publishing has been really helpful. I'm not very good with computers. I'm a person who loves contact and connection with people. So for me, computers is very isolating, and I struggle with the concept on how they work. So Dean Publishing made it really easy for me to link up to things and to not go through complicated processes, and it was spelt out really easily for me, so I really loved it.
The author journey is never easy. As an author, you doubt what you've put, that it's going to make sense to other people, but the team at Dean Publishing actually helped encourage us and structure what we were doing so that we were confident.
Well, it was a pleasure working with Susan Dean Publishing. Everything flowed really easily. They did a great job with tidying up my chapter, which probably was a bit of a mess, but they really made it fit together really easily and read really well.
I would say in writing a chapter for any book, having done this now for my first time, that there's nothing to fear. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And this is going to now take me on to writing my first and second book, which I'm looking forward to Dean Publishing supporting me on that as well in the future.